Hi, my name is Grace. I'm back with another reaction video, and today I'm going to be doing NCT 2018 Black on Black dance practice. I saw a snippet of this video in the dance compilation video I reacted to, and I said some opinions about that little clip, and people said that I should really see the whole video to get the gist of the dance and to understand what the whole dance looked like. So I'm here to do that today, and I'm super excited because a lot of people recommended this to me. So I'm excited to see what the hype is about. Yeah. Go. I always like that. We call that like breathing together. Obviously, they have a large number of members, so there's lots of them. And when you can get a bunch of people to breathe in unison and kind of look like one moving organism as opposed to a bunch of separate people, it's really cool. Already, again, I mentioned this in my reaction to the compilation video to the little. Oh no. Oh no. It didn't happen. I mentioned this in my reaction to the compilation video that the members of NCT, their choreographers have them like line up in the background and not do anything, which I don't really enjoy because they can't show their talent when they do that. They're talented boys and they deserve to show what they can do, and I think there's more creative ways of using members instead of using them as props in the background, if you know what I mean. Like right off the bat, I see that already, where there's, oh dear God, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of them just standing there in the back. Ooh, what'd he just do? Okay. I like how it kind of did. I did like how they changed out who was in front and who was in back. I just do wish that the people who had been standing in back had been doing something as opposed to just standing there. I really like the whole jump over thing, the difference in levels that they were doing. To have the variation between the people on the floor and then the high level of the people coming over them, that was cool. And I liked how when they were dancing they would switch between their levels, so they were tall, upstanding, and then they were low when they would get down on the ground and like get on their hand, and I think they did like little walkie things. I don't really know what they're called. That's cool. The sliding. I like the floor section they're doing. Dancing on the floor is pretty difficult because you almost have to treat the floor like a part of you. You have to give into the floor. You have to give your weight into the floor, at least in my experience. And obviously, NCT seems to be influenced more by street style dance, and I'm not really a street style dancer, but I can kind of use my experience in other styles of dance to make some commentary. I want to go back and see what the people in the background were doing. Oof. That fall to the floor. They fall straight. Yep. All right. So when you do that, a fall to the floor like that, where you're going like, and then just falling straight down, the amount of core strength that requires, I've had to do it before. The amount of core strength that requires to not let your body fall out of that straight formation as you're, plummeting towards the ground, it's a lot. And obviously you've got to be strong enough to catch yourself on your arms, but I think the unsung hero of that is like abs. Really just like ab strength, because as soon as you let your abs go, as we call it, you disengage your abs and you kind of let your abs hang out. That's what I call it, that's what my teachers call it. If you let your abs hang out, there's no support in your body. So they're all super strong for being able to do that. Ooh. All right. I don't really know the concept of the song. Obviously, I like don't speak Korean, but I'm not really sure what they're saying or what the concept of the song is. But to have such a cool choreographic moment of them falling, and then to have them do that kind of slow motion like grind. They weren't really like grinding like the song like, grind on me, but the motion they were doing, like the walking while they were in a plank position, it was really cool. And then just to see them get up and like walk into a new formation, I would have liked to see like a choreographic transition, like a dance transition, instead of having like an 8 count to walk. Yeah. Ooh, oof. What are they doing? What are they doing there? What are they doing? Oh my gosh. Their feet are moving so fast, I can't see if they're just stepping or if they're doing like pas de bourrées or something. And like I said, I'm not really a hip hop person, so I can't really comment on the popping they're doing. But from what I understand, it's what it looks like is it's in their chest and their arms and not in their legs right now. Probably because they're going to have to move into that little quick footwork. It just looks like little steps. Ah, that's what I saw in the reaction video. Those cool tours that they do. Tours are a ballet step that mostly men do. Girls do it in class, like in studio classes and technique classes, but won't really do them on stage. But boys learn how to do these tours where they start in a standing position, they jump, and then they turn in the air and land in the same starting position. And they can do single tour, double tour, triple tour. Like they're pretty difficult, and these guys achieved it. Yeah. So they're going from like a second position, and it looks like they did 1 3/4. I always like that sort of power step, like that powerful, like it reminds me of like a machine. Um, like you know how robots in movies, like they take those slow steps, and as soon as their foot hits the ground, like the entire ground and city shakes. Like seeing those slow powerful steps that groups do and that NCT just did, I always love those. I like how they're using the music a lot. Their bodies are moving um, based on the accents in the music. So you can hear production wise, the music is pretty cool. It's that kind of EDM electro sort of music, and that's not something I personally like a lot, but I appreciate how much time and effort goes into producing that kind of music because it's so detailed. And you can see the way that NCT's bodies, when they move, like they'll accent on those specific produced beats. There's that jump again. I was talking about this in another video. I've seen it in Astra, I've seen it in 17. I know it's in BTS Idol, and I know, obviously, I know NCT just did it. Um, that dance move is showing up a lot, and it's a pretty difficult dance move. I learned it as a barrel jump, so like it's like you're standing and you prep and then you like imagine like you're jumping over an imaginary barrel, like you're rolling over it. But I also know it is a move in traditional Korean dance. So that's probably why a lot of K-pop dances feature it. I really like how they just all collected again. I love that. I love that formation. I'm guessing he's their main dancer because he's killing it right now. You see, he's doing some sort of like hip hop style dance right there, but you can see his influence from classical dance. I don't know if he's trained in classical dance, but that shape he did, it's kind of like when he came around to do this, that's very much a there's a choreographer in modern dance. His name is Paul Taylor. The S is very much a Paul Taylor influenced move. I'm here. Sorry, my family's talking. But Paul Taylor, he's known for his S curves, as they're called, and you do turns like this with a spiral, or you just kind of float through this shape. So you could see his grace and his support in his arms when he did that, and I just saw maybe a little Taylor influence there, a little modern dance influence. Oof, that's cool. I like that too. Ooh. Ooh. They were looking at me like that. Wow. Okay. So I'm glad people recommended this to me so that I could watch the whole thing because the clip of Black on Black in the video really didn't do the actual like full dance justice. Um, my point still stands after watching the full video of kind of using NCT members as backup dancers or props in the background. I don't really like how they have people just kind of standing there doing nothing because they deserve to show their talent. And with so many members of NCT, there's so many possibilities choreographically that I think the choreographer could have chosen better, if you know what I mean. And obviously, I can see a lot of street style influence for NCT as opposed to like jazz influence with Astro. But I really liked how you could see their strength, their synchronization, because there are a lot of them. And there were moments where you could see the grace in their movements as opposed to just the strength. So that balance of grace and flow and strength and direct movement, I think that really lends itself well in NCT. Really talented dancers. So thank you so much for recommending this to me, and I loved reacting to them. and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.